What's up, you guys? Bittorrent has a branding problem, but you know what? There's some big wigs. Is it Bloomberg? Is it Grayscale? Is it NASDAQ? Is it Elon Musk? I promise you, there is a big name that's starting to talk about Bittorrent. And yes, their branding is deficient, but that's going to be improved. And it's going to make all the difference in the world as the mainstreaming gets built out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you want invaluable information like this, hit the bell and subscribe so you don't miss future insights that I promise you are going to put you ahead of the curve. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you very, very much. Now, what I want to talk about today is some news that I think you're going to find surprising and interesting because there's buzz where there hasn't been buzz before. And no, I don't really mean to be cryptic. It's just that I want you to hang in there with me. I'm going to share my screen in a moment like I usually do. But before I get into all that, people are habitual creatures, myself included, and it's very difficult when you're used to doing something to start doing something else and take away market share. So what do I mean? Why is Ethereum, how did it become so popular? Was it so awesome out of the gate? Gas fees were through the roof. People were blowing their own minds with the amount of money they needed to spend to transact. Gas fees are still not fantastic, but the branding was there. And the mainstreaming was there in a sense that the utility was easy to use, is what I'm trying to say, for multiple things. Whereas with BitTorrent, up until now, it wasn't so easy to use and the branding certainly wasn't there. So Ethereum did what it did, and look what it's trading at right now. BitTorrent went the path that it went, and look where it's trading right now. Now, if you think I'm trying to make a negative video on BitTorrent, au contraire, mon frère. It's not going to be a negative video. As a matter of fact, I'm more bullish than ever, even if it's sitting at 0.000000, not many cents of a cent. Because, look, this is all going to make sense. Everything big starts small. Everything famous starts opposite. BitTorrent is a very big exception. Why is this? Well, before some people were even out there and even knew the word internet, what was BitTorrent doing? It was disrupting the entertainment industry. And the talk and the big branding that's been going on that I'm going to share with you in a minute, once again, talks about the entertainment industry. And there's a big brand, not Grayscale, but investing related, that's starting to talk. And as more and more of this talking starts to happen, there's going to be more awareness. And the money follows the awareness, you see. So, what was I saying a second ago? Yes. Before anything, they were disrupting the entertainment industry with seeds. It used to take forever to seed, forever to download a movie, in other words. And now what happens? Well, the seeders are getting paid, right? It's part of how the concept of how BitTorrent works. Now, what happens when a BitTorrent is kind of at the place where, say, Amazon may have been in the 2000s? And all of a sudden, it picks up steam and starts to become a lot more interesting, a lot more easier to use. What do you think is going to happen to the price? Now, I know I'm stating the obvious, but I'll tell you, it's not so obvious to a lot of people who feel beaten up because they've been hodling for a long time and they may be, at the end of their rope patience-wise. I encourage you, do not allow yourself to do this. Forget that you're a hodler even. Don't look at the price. Don't look at anything, because before you know it, it's going to happen. The price is going to take off. The mainstreaming is going to happen. Let me share with you what I'm talking about when I say that they have a branding problem and that some big brand, big name is talking. So as I like to do when I do a video like this, let's go to my computer now. So unfortunately, you guys, hype is ripe. So you have NASDAQ. What was I talking about? Well, NASDAQ's a big name, right? Well, what happens? Think of it this way. If all the big publications and all the big hitters start talking about BitTorrent, what happens? What do people do? Well, they're going to flock to it. They're going to start buying it. What's going to happen? The price is going to go north. What's going to happen after that? Usability, mainstreaming is going to go higher. What's going to happen after that? Well, if you think that there isn't going to be coin burn functionality that's burnt into the way that files are downloaded and exchanged, including NFTs. And this isn't going to reach a fever pitch where people are literally flying through buying and downloading NFTs quickly, then you're sadly mistaken, because there are going to be very affordable NFTs that have a lot of population, the bulk of people interacting, and there's going to be the expensive ones that most people aren't going to be able to afford to buy. However, I firmly believe that Bittorrent is going to be one of those platforms that does something very unique that brings NFTs to the mainstream, where they're not crazily expensive, profitability is there to be had, and the usability, the fever pitch, meaning as much usability as, well, people typing on their keyboards, turns that into a situation where as the NFT gets pumped out and interchanged one hand to another, figuratively, there's coin burning taking place in a unique way, which is going to then help the price go up among some other catalysts. So I hope that was clear enough and that you know what I mean. Bittorrent is disrupting the entertainment industry with style. And this is, as I always share my sources, NASDAQ. The article is from this year, January 4th. BTT is an ambitious effort to disrupt the online entertainment industry. Bittorrent, on its official website, states that, based in San Francisco, Bittorrent is the company behind the largest decentralized peer-to-peer communications protocol for distributing data and large files over the internet. The protocol is responsible for moving a significant percentage of the world's internet traffic today. 2021 has been a year with several cryptocurrencies gaining popularity. Now, before I go on, the protocol, they're talking about Bittorrent's protocol, is responsible for moving a significant percentage of the world's internet traffic each day. Netflix uses Bittorrent protocols. So do a bunch of others. You'd be very surprised if you didn't know this already. 2021 has been a year with, if you don't believe me, go to their homepage. 2021 has been a year with several cryptocurrencies gaining popularity and delivering massive gains to investors, traders, and speculators. A year of meme tokens and the need for retail investors to generate massive gains at the least possible time. This is the best case scenario for any trader or investor. Can Bittorrent be a top choice as a crypto token to deliver massive gains in 2022? You know what? What would happen if you saw CNBC talking about it like NASDAQ is? What if you turned on CNBC and right there you had Kramer and everybody else? I know sometimes Kramer is the kiss of you know what, but you know what I'm saying. When awareness is brought to something that has a good product or service, good things start to happen, especially if you're in at a low price. Again, not investment advice, just my opinion. Let's check out the news. You could read the rest of the article here. And I'm going to go and see what's happening today. We got Assange raises 38 million in donations to help free WikiLeaks founder. Okay. We got top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week. BTC, ETH, Near, Mana, and Leo. Mana's doing a nice dance. Hodlers beware. New malware targets, MetaMask, and 40 other crypto wallets. That's no bueno, as they say. Another solo Bitcoin miner solves valid block, becoming the 4th in 2022. Bitcoin returns to 40K, liquidating over 50 milli of shorts in hours. Wow, that's a lot of shorts. That's definitely a lot of millis. Ted Cruz buys the Bitcoin dip. Way to go, Ted Cruz. Way to go, buddy. Bitcoin rejected after attacking 42K as trader says BTC price. Impulse move not yet done. Not done yet. I still think 100K is possible by the end of the first quarter of this year. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. As usual, hope this finds you healthy, happy. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.